Hello, I'm making this video sort of as an archive, just to discuss the sexual abuse I experienced in my life. So I am a victim of sexual abuse, and it's really taken a toll on me. So I'm going to make this video to discuss all the sexual abuse I've experienced. So one, let me state for the record that I have like a strange anatomy, so I think I have the body of a woman. It's sort of like an intersex, for lack of a better word, intersex anatomy. So like I have like a female body, but I look like a man. Um, so I have like a dick and balls, but I also have like a pussy. So we're trying to explaining that I have both of those things. And one thing I'll state is that if I orgasm, I have a really like just every single time I've ever orgasmed, I've had a really bad panic attack. So when I orgasm, I have panic attacks. Like seriously, it's like the worst panic attack you can imagine. That's why I'm afraid of sex, because I don't want to have panic attacks. Um. Anyways, so now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the sexual abuse. And I will state for the record, like I said, I have a female body. So what am I exactly? Well, one, this is something no one's gonna believe, but I think I'm a dragon. I have a tattoo on my arm that says "Lonely Dragon" because I think I'm a real dragon. And then another thing is that I think I'm a female, so I'm a transsexual man essentially. I'm essentially a transsexual man because I want to be a man. I don't want to be a woman. Um, and then let me explain this. So, um, I've been raped 40 times or so, like 40 something times. I didn't really keep count of the number of times that I was raped, but I was raped like 40 times. So one of the times I was raped, is when it was intrusive. So they raped me and like, but you have to understand, like I also have a vagina, so they broke my freaking hymen. And it was honestly the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my life. And I didn't ask for it, I didn't want it, and it was not consensual. So they broke my hymen. It was the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my life. It was so painful. And then I know you guys don't understand this, just listen. And I'm saying like there was also like over the course of 4 years, um, I was doing drugs because I was so miserable and I was continually being raped. From 2020 to 2024, I was raped like 40 times. And then I got sober when I turned 24 and now I'm 26, so I'm 2 years sober. And that now you can understand why I'm kind of not the most high functioning person. On top of that, I'm a schizophrenic. And so there was like multiple different men who were raping me. And in my opinion, it wasn't consensual. I feel like it was more like a Stockholm syndrome kind of thing. Like I kept returning to these people who continued to rape me. And we don't have to get on into all the gruesome details. But it was like rape by oral sex, rape by, uh, I guess you can call it, yeah, vaginal sex. I guess it was rape by all this stuff. And I didn't understand what was going on with me. That's why I didn't understand who I was. I was like, I didn't know I was like a transsexual man. Well, I became a transsexual man recently. So in my opinion, back then I was still a woman. Um, Yeah, so I was raped like 40 times, man. I mean, just think of that. And then also, for the record, I got assaulted, and I made some videos quite recently because I was quite recently assaulted. Someone beat me up. They beat me up when I was smoking a cigarette, minding my own business. They like walked up behind me and beat me up. And they removed that person from this house since they beat me up and they just really screwed me up. That really screwed me up. When I got assaulted, my mental health was like really bad because like that was maybe a month or two ago, maybe a month or two ago. I don't remember. Or maybe 3 months ago. I don't really remember, but it really screwed me up for a long time when I got assaulted. In my opinion, if you're just gonna bully someone, especially if you're gonna bully a rape victim who is a transsexual man, that's just fucked up, man. That's so fucked up. And it's like, but they beat me up. That really screwed me up. I don't know what to say about that. And, let's see what else. I had one girlfriend in my life. I had a girlfriend 6 years ago before I started really doing drugs. And I did drugs for 4 years and I really destroyed my fucking body with drugs. And it was so hard for the physical recovery from the drugs. I'm still physically recovering even after 2 years. And I had one girlfriend 6 years ago. I never had sex with her in the tradition, in like a man kind of woman way, but in my opinion, in hindsight, I was a woman back then, so in my opinion, I did have sex with her. We would like go to the park and just make out with each other in the middle of the night. And that was my girlfriend. I dated her for 3 months. I haven't had a girlfriend for 6 years. It's bad because like I'm not addicted to sex. I'm asexual. But I couldn't stand the chemical feeling that comes with like if you don't ejaculate, you have this horrible chemical feeling in your body. So I would just force myself to ejaculate, and I would just force myself through the panic attacks that come every time I ejaculate. I have a panic attack or orgasm or whatever you want to call it. And I would just force myself to do that like every single day, once a day, just to escape the fucking feeling in my body. And now I'm like, I just want to be abstinent. I want to be abstinent. Like you guys know, I'm a Muslim. So I had become a Muslim and I had also become a Republican because I realized, I'll state for the record that Blair White saved my life. Blair White, the YouTuber, the transsexual woman, she saved my life because she really opened my eyes to lots of different things. And I learned a lot about more Republican kind of ways of thinking. And I also had become a Muslim just before I became a Republican, so I'm also a Muslim. So I'm like a Muslim transsexual man. I hold the belief I'm a dragon, but you don't have to agree with me, I guess. And yeah, this is who I am. I just now you understand why I'm not the highest functioning person in the world. And I think if you look at my channel, I've actually improved myself a lot. I've improved myself a lot over this time. And yeah, I'm afraid of having sex now because it's like I said, if I have a girlfriend, I'm not going to have sex with her. Like I won't have sex with her. I said this before. I do want a girlfriend, but at the same time I don't want to have sex. Like well, maybe I'll do anything as long as I don't orgasm, because the panic attacks are so fucking bad when I orgasm. And it's like maybe I could like of course I'd probably like make out with the chick, but I'm not. If I had a girlfriend, I don't want to have sex with her. That's what I'm saying. It's got to be some sort of like asexual kind of relationship. And I honestly don't mind if I'm alone because that means I have more time to recover. I don't mind being a hikikomori because I'm essentially just a hikikomori. I've already been through so much freaking shit. I'm like so fucking smart. I've been through so much freaking shit. And it's like, by the way, if I really am a space dragon, then I'm as essential to the universe as like the sun or the moon. I'm as important as the sun or the moon if I'm really a space dragon. So I don't know, this is my video.